You guys probably didn't expect to see me the day after I posted my Hello World video, did you? I didn't expect to be here. Ooh, Megan, you're wearing the same sweatshirt you were wearing yesterday in your video. Yeah, well, So what's up, internet? Guess what? I'm restarting my orbit. And I know that some people told me that when I do, or if I did decide to come back to orbit and do daily vlogs rather than like weekly things or something like that, that I should just start from where I left off, which makes sense, but I just feel like I would be lying. I feel like it's lying, saying I made a video every day for an entire year, and yet that entire year took me 390 days instead of 365, or something like that, you know. So, I'm doing this for myself. I'm not doing it for anybody else, really. I'm starting back from number 1, so this is video number 1 of Take Two Orbit. Beep. Wait. That's timeout. I've already gone crazy, and this is just my first vlog of Take Two Orbit. I'm gonna call it that now. But I may start doing this thing on a certain day of the week I haven't decided on yet. But I'll tell you about it when it happens, because I'm not sure when or if or whatever it's gonna happen. So yeah. A big reason why I decided to start to keep doing YouTube Orbit and to keep doing my daily vlogs is because the reason that I dropped out or whatever was because I wasn't around an internet source, which makes it very difficult to put up daily vlogs if you don't have a daily source of internet. But I signed on to my sister's Sprint family plan today, and I got the HTC Evo instead of the Evo Shift because Benzie T said something about how it wasn't as good, and I had heard things about how it wasn't as good, and then I texted my brother-in-law who's really techie, and he told me it wasn't as good, so I went to the Sprint store today and I tested all of them out, and I decided on the Evo because it's awesome. Unfortunately, I do not live in the same state as my sister, so I have to wait for her to mail me the phone tomorrow. She is mailing it to me, so I should get it sometime this week. But anyway, that will be the way that I can put up videos every day when I'm at home or if I'm any other place where I don't have an internet source. Even if it's just a short, grainy video, I mean, it still counts, you know. It doesn't have to be HD or something, even though the video camera on the Evo is HD. But who's counting figures? Who's paying attention to things? So I briefly told you, hey, my winter break was great, but I didn't tell you anything that happened at all. I don't know if you guys are interested, but I'm going to fill you in anyway. I basically laid around the house and did nothing most of the time, and that was cool. As some of you know, I was taking Japanese last semester, and guess who dropped Japanese? Me! Oh yeah, I dropped it. I was like, me? What? Me, I dropped it. There we go. I decided it wasn't worth ruining my GPA over trying to learn a language that I would probably never use in my entire life anyway. So, I'm going to be taking Spanish now, but I have to wait until next semester to start taking Spanish. I was going to take Spanish over the summer at a local community college near my hometown, but they don't offer language courses during the summer for some reason. So I have to wait till next semester to start taking Spanish, and I have to start from 101 because in high school I sucked at Spanish. There you go. Yeah, I laid around and did nothing. I don't even know how I got into the Japanese thing. Oh, because part of the time when I was not doing nothing, I was practicing Japanese. So there was some wasted time where I could have just been doing nothing some more. I had 2 different Christmas parties that I have had every single year since I was born. So that was the usual, but they're always really fun. And I got some cool stuff for Christmas. I got a bunch of money that I ended up having to pay to my mom anyway because she paid for the deposit on my apartment, so I had to pay her back for that. And then the rest of my money, since I don't get paid until 4 weeks after school started, until 5 weeks after school started, which is in another 4 weeks, I had to save that money to use for gas and for phone bill and what have you, so whatever. Don't get anything special. It happens. And I went to a ski place for the first time in my life, but I did not ski because I did not have the money to learn how to ski. But I did do this really cool sledding thing. I wish I would have taken my camera on. I did it with my mom, and it was so much fun. Did I do anything else? I don't think so. I think it was a lot of laying around, Christmas parties. It was a lot of food. It was a lot of food, people. It was pretty scary. And my New Year's resolution, like, you know, the trillions of other people, is to lose weight. But I'm actually taking this seriously. I have not had soda in a week and a half, I think. Yeah, a week and a half. Wait. No, it's just been a week. It was since last Sunday was the last time I had soda. So it's been a week without soda. So that was one of my New Year's resolutions, that I would not drink soda. And another one being that I would get to the gym and do 30 minutes of cardio at least 3 times a week, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you don't ever work out ever, 3 times a week at 30 minutes is a big difference, not to mention the fact that there's not many time frames in my day where I have time to get changed, go to the gym, come back from the gym, get washed up and undisgusting, and then, you know, have time for whatever else I needed to do during that break. Unless I go in the late evening, and I'm not so much for that because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but college campuses aren't the safest places to be walking around at night by yourself. And I know that they try and make you think that it's really safe, but when I have reports of rapes and break-ins and all sorts of stuff come to me through email, I don't feel so safe. And it's not just this campus, you know, it's everywhere, but I'm just saying, you don't walk around at night, especially if you're a girl, by yourself. So that was my New Year's resolution, as well as to get my grades up. And a little bit of help from my brother-in-law came in that he would pay for my Evo if I got my grades up to a certain GPA that I'm not going to announce, because my GPA is quite embarrassing because my first semester of school pretty much screwed me over GPA wise and has ruined my chances for anything cool during my undergrad years, which is pretty depressing. But you know what, lessons learned, and I've been doing a lot better now. It's just that my overall GPA isn't where I want it to be, and so these next couple semesters I have to work my butt off, and so that my overall GPA will reflect how these past few semesters have been going, which have been great. My major GPA is a 3.5, so it's like, obviously I'm not completely failing at life. It's the classes that I didn't want to take and things like that, like business classes, stats class, Japanese didn't help, and that was a class that I chose. So, like my sister said, I just need to choose my classes a bit more wisely than I have been. Oh my gosh, I've been talking for 11 minutes. Of course, when I edit this, it'll be shorter than 11 minutes, but still, I need to stop talking. Thanks for joining me on take 2 of day 1 of my YouTube orbit, and I will see you guys later.
Someone like you, whoa, whoa. Someone like you, whoa. Off in the night while you live it up, I'm off to sleep. Waging wars against the poet and the beat. I hope it's gonna make you notice. I hope it's gonna make you notice. Someone like me, whoa. Someone like me, whoa. I'm ready now. Someone like you, someone like you.